Hi, welcome. I'm Noah Hahn. I'm joined here by FILIPA AFONSO, and just conducting more interviews with the discussants and the presenters. How are you finding the conference so far?
It's been really interesting. It has a great scientific level, which is what I was actually looking for. It gathers so many scholars and expertise in this really fascinating topic.
So when you say scientific, are you thinking just the quality of the scholars, the diversity, or all of it together?
The quality of the research and the depthness of the treatment of the several topics.
Yeah, I've had that experience too. I love, on the one hand, the conference is so focused on such a narrow thing, but within that, there are so many different directions and
that is actually very nice to have this one single topic, which is quite focused. So everyone can debate on the topics the other ones are debating or presenting, because it is quite focused, this colloquium, whereas in bigger ones it is quite hard to find ground for good discussions.
Yeah, I've had that experience, and of course a pluralist, there's advantages to that kind of model, but then there's just great advantages to this.
Exactly.
As there is with governments that are willing to sponsor things like this. I think that's a fantastic thing. Did you have any papers in particular or things that stood out to you about any of the presenters so far?
Well, I always wanted to meet Richard Cross in person. Also Gyula Klima. I have met him via Zoom, but I have never met him in person. So it was really great to be able to discuss papers with them. Also, I found István Pekzel. I don't really know how to pronounce his name. I thought his research was quite interesting, and it was quite a surprise for me because I haven't read him yet, but his paper was truly interesting. Of course, David Twitton as well, and so many others.
Yeah. I had the same thought of the Syriac research. That is not something that I had thought of at all, but he's definitely someone I'm going to watch in the future. What a brilliant person.
And that's what's really impressive about this conference. It's I don't remember having a low point in this event, so now I can go to sleep because this conference is not, and this talk is not going to be that interesting. No, it has been truly interesting from beginning to until now.
I would agree with that.
Tomorrow.
Yes, I would say the same thing. How about the city and the venue? Is this your first time in Budapest, or?
Yeah, unfortunately, it is my first time in Budapest. Actually, this is my first time in Hungary, actually, and one of my favorite film directors is Hungarian, which is
Who's that?
Béla Tarr. I really love his movies, so I couldn't wait to meet Hungary. Well, I was hoping Budapest would not be like Béla Tarr's scenarios, because they are quite dark. But no, Budapest is just a wonderful city, and I can't wait to know it a little bit more. I am looking forward to meet the Budapest's great market hall. I haven't been there yet.
I have not either.
Yeah, but I'm looking forward to, because whenever I go to a new city, I really like to know the produce from those places. So yeah, perhaps tomorrow.
I have had to rely a lot on people to translate for me. Even little plaques on food, it's to figure out what it is, and then it's always so delicious.
Yeah, it is. Food here is delicious, and Portuguese people always think that Portuguese food is the best in the world, just like Italians. But actually, food here is great. We think in Portugal, and I apologize for this, that goulash is the only Hungarian food. Actually, you have so much more here, and which is great. Duck breast, all the time.
I don't think I've been to a restaurant yet that didn't have duck or goose of some kind.
I didn't know duck was a big thing here, and it's cooked in the most marvelous way, don't you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Although I'm German, so I have no claim to talk about food.
Well.
Well, I think that just about wraps up the things I'm supposed to ask.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're
It was
welcome.
A wonderful interview. You should do that this more often.
Oh, well, if philosophy doesn't work out, there's always other things. Thank you.
Thank you.